The time has come. Today I'm going to share with you guys my favorite blow dryers of 2025. These were the blow dryers that I definitely reached for the most this year. I have tried so many different blow dryers, and in this video I'm going to give you guys my top 5 of the year and that I think are so worth it. So let's just get right into it. So the blow dryer that I used today to create this look was actually one of my favorite blow dryers of the year, the Dyson Airwrap Quanta 2X. This is actually day 2 hair. I also used this hair tool yesterday to blow out my hair straight from wet curly hair, and today I used it again to touch up my blowout. I haven't used any extra heat, no straightener, no curling iron, no heated round brush, only this hair tool right here, and specifically only these 2 attachments as well. It retails for $700, actually $750 because Dyson put the price up $50, which I just find this so crazy. Like, that is just insane. I know it's very expensive, but it is worth it in my opinion, and trust me, if I didn't like this I would have returned it because I did buy this with my money. This wasn't gifted to me or anything. So if I didn't like this hair tool, I would have returned it right away because $750 is a lot of money. But let me show you guys what comes in this hair tool kit. So I actually have the one that is for wavy to straight hair, and the attachments that come with this kit are the round brush attachment, which is the one that I use the most. I actually use this a lot from wet curly hair to create blowouts, and I also use it to touch up my blowouts like I did today. This is definitely the attachment that I use the most, and this is where the money's at. This is the best attachment of the entire kit. Like, this is basically the reason why I got this hair tool, because of this attachment, and this is the reason why I didn't return it, because of this attachment. This round brush attachment is small, but it does give you very smooth results. It also has this rubbery material, which is different than their original ceramic round brush, because this is gonna kind of like pull and tug on the hair a little bit more, giving you a straighter look overall with just a blowout. So this always works for me. I love this attachment. I also use the 1.2-inch barrel to create some curls, and yes, the Quanta effect on this is way better. The original Airwrap is good, but you do have to kind of like help it a little bit sometimes just to like get the section to wrap around. But this just wraps the hair so well. It keeps it nice and tight, and it gives you very tight curls. I love the Quanta effect on this, and I also like that you can connect this to an app with Bluetooth, so you can kind of like customize each attachment. So I love this new base as well. It also gets, I feel like, a little bit hotter than the original. Of course, you get a storage case, and with this kit you also get a paddle brush attachment, which is not bad as well. Like, I really like this, but I prefer a round brush attachment 100% over a paddle brush attachment because you're able to just get like more bounce, and I'm also just more used to using a round brush. You also get this 1.6-inch barrel, and you also get a rough drying attachment and this like straightener attachment, which kind of disappointed me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I've only used this like once because I really thought that this was going to be kind of like the Dyson Airstrait, but you're only supposed to use this on dry hair, like to touch up your blowout, make it look a lot more sleek. But I don't feel like this does much, to be honest. So I was very excited about this attachment, but once I tried it a couple times, it wasn't all that, in my opinion. So I mean, if Dyson had a hair tool that was literally just this and this for half the price, that would be a game changer, because then you're getting the best 2 attachments, in my opinion, for less money. I feel like I paid so much more for the other attachments, obviously because you have no other option, but I don't really use those attachments. Moving on to the other hair tool, if you like to do those Dominican salon blowout looks, then you're going to love this one right here, this blow dryer from L'Oreal. This is what all the professionals are using, you guys. Every time I go to a beauty salon, this is what they're using. Whether it's the diffuser attachment or this one, I mean, this hair tool is really just the next level, and I do like this more than the Dyson Supersonic. This L'Oreal hair dryer is so extremely powerful. It really does dry my hair so quickly. But what made me want to buy this in the first place was this nozzle attachment. Do you guys see how thin and concentrated this is? Obviously, you're gonna like this more if you're a professional, if you're maybe more used to using these type of hair dryers, because if you're not, then this could also kind of like burn your scalp a little bit if you don't know how to point it into the right direction or use it correctly. So if you're a beginner, maybe this isn't the best hair tool for you, but if you like to use blow dryers like this, then you're going to really like this. Out of all the blow dryers that I have that are like a regular blow dryer like this, I think this is the one that gives me the smoothest blow blowout because of this nozzle attachment. And also it is just very powerful. It gives you a very quick dry. Whenever I leave my hair natural, this is a diffuser that I use too, by the way. The attachments are magnetic and they're very like sturdy. Like they're very hard to like detach. You kind of have to like pull it a little bit. So I really like that. This also has an app, so you can also control the settings on the app with each attachment. So it's very customizable. And I feel like if professionals are using this all day, every day, it must be because it's not too heavy. But yeah, I feel like if you have curly hair, you're gonna love this because it really does have the 2 attachments that you need. If you want to do a blowout, you use this with the regular round brush. And if you want to leave your hair natural, you use the diffuser attachment, which is also amazing. If you're looking for a traditional looking blow dryer, this is the one for you. I know that I already mentioned a Dyson hair tool in this video, but I have to mention another one because Dyson hair tools are next level. So in 2025, I definitely used this one as well, the Dyson Airstrait. I use this so much. Whenever it's like very humid outside or I'm going to the Dominican Republic, for example, I like to use this hair tool for a pin straight blowout. And then maybe I'll use like a straightener or something on top just to kind of like lock in the style. Like if it's super humid outside, I have to do that for my blowouts to even last a couple days. So whenever I'm going for that pin straight hair, this is what I reach for. The Dyson Airstrait is about $500. It is very expensive, but if you want straight hair, like if that's what you go for every time, you're gonna love this hair tool. What I like to do is that I use a small round brush just to kind of like pull on the roots a little bit. I press the plates and then I just dry the roots with the airflow that comes out of the bottom of the plates. And then once my roots are pretty dry, I'll go in and open the hair tool basically and just press it down and literally straighten my hair just with air with this hair tool. In literally one pass, my hair is like pretty much straight and dry. So this hair tool is gonna give you quick results. It's gonna make blowing out your hair so much easier. And every time I use this hair tool, it literally looks like if I used a straightener. So if you like that pin straight, super straight blowout look, you need to get this. You're gonna love this. Obviously, if you like a more voluminous blowout look, this is not maybe like the best option for you, but maybe it's better if you get the Dyson Airwrap instead. But if you like super straight hair, then this is the hair tool for you. Sometimes what I'll do too is that I'll just use this kind of like as a base just to like blow out all my hair, and then I'll use another hair tool like a heated round brush or a curling iron or like a straightener just to like switch up the style so my hair's not like super straight. So I'll maybe use a heated round brush just to kind of like shape the ends a little bit, or a curling iron to add some curls. But this is definitely gonna give me a very quick straight blowout. You can use this on wet and dry hair. I like to start with the wet mode just to use it on wet hair, and then I'll put it in the dry mode once my hair is completely dry just to really like make it even more sleek. But honestly, even just on the wet mode, like this works super well. Sometimes I don't even use it on the dry mode, to be honest with you. But yeah, another very expensive blow dryer, but this is also so worth it. Trust me, if I didn't like it, I also would have returned it, and I definitely wouldn't be including it in this video. Another hair tool that I actually really like that is a little bit more affordable than the other ones in this video actually came out this year, and it is the Shark Glossi. This one actually surprised me a lot. It's just a blow dryer brush. It is very simple. I mean, it is $180. It's a little bit pricey, of course, but it's not like $500, $700. You know, it's like a little bit more affordable than the other ones. And also, it's really good quality. Like, this is some good stuff. You can use it in different modes. You can use it on the wet and dry hair mode. It also has these glossy plates right here that activate in the dry mode. So this is gonna act kind of like a heated round brush. And then when it's in the wet mode, when you use it on wet hair, it's going to act as a blow dryer brush. So you can use this on wet and dry hair. And it's pretty gentle for the most part on my hair. I do have very thick curly hair, so my hair can kind of like take a lot. And it might surprise you guys that the Shark Glam isn't really in this video, which is supposed to be basically this, but with other attachments, but it is $450. So it is a lot more expensive than this. And I just think $450 is a lot of money. And if you can get this instead, it's kind of like the same thing, but way more affordable. And honestly, this is the attachment that I use the most with the Shark Glam anyways. Obviously, you don't get the curling barrels, but if you wanted to create some curls, you can always use like a heated round brush that's like 30 bucks, or you can use your favorite curling iron at home to create some curls. But I really like that this is basically all you need to create a voluminous blowout look, and it's $180, so it's a little bit more affordable than the other ones in this video. And definitely more affordable than the Shark Glam. It also has the glossy plates, which is the same as the Shark Glam. So you are gonna get pretty much the same blowout look with this hair tool, but at a much more affordable price. And also, this is a lot lighter weight than the Shark Glam and the Shark Flex Fusion as well. Like, this is so lightweight. I really like this one. And I feel like the brush is even a little bit smaller than the Shark Flex Fusion brush and the Shark Glam brush. So yeah, I kind of like this even more than those two. I mean, I like the Shark Flex Fusion, don't get me wrong, and the Shark Glam. It's just, if I put myself in a position of spending $450, I maybe would prefer to just get this and then like a heat around brush, and I am good to go. And it's a lot more affordable. It's like half the price, and I think the price is right. I really do. So yeah, I love this one, and I think this would be an amazing Christmas gift, by the way. Like, this is some good stuff right here, and it's not like super expensive like a Dyson, and it still gives you a beautiful blowout. You can also use it on day 2, day 3 hair to touch up. So yeah, it's just a really good hair tool. And last but not least, another blow dryer brush that is very similar to the Shark, this one right here from GHD. This is the GHD Duet Blow Dry. I actually did use this a lot this year, and even though this isn't like the hair tool that I reach for the most now, I do think it is really good. It is a little bit tricky though, and it is not for everyone. I think that if you have more fine hair, you're not gonna like this. I have very thick curly hair, like I said, so my hair can kind of like take a lot, if I'm being honest. As you can see, this brush is like a little bit hard, so it's not flexible. It's a little bit on the rougher side. So if you have fine hair, you might feel like this is a little bit rough on your hair. My curly hair kind of needs something a little bit rougher, and this does give me a pretty smooth blowout. It really does flatten my roots super well, and at the same time it gives me like volume and bounce on the ends. But if you have more fine hair, this might not be the best option for you. Also, the Shark might not be the best option for you if you have very fine hair. Maybe go with something like the Dyson. I think the Dyson is better for more fine hair. But if you have thick hair, you might really like this. This also only has one heat setting. As you can see, it only has one button. So it is supposed to be kind of like a 2-in-1 blow dryer brush and heat around brush, but it just has one setting. So it kind of like automatically does everything for you. So it can be a little bit tricky to use, and it is a little bit expensive. It's like $400. But let me tell you, when I tried this hair tool, I was shocked, because at that point I literally never had a hair tool give me a blowout like that smooth and that straight at the root. Like, after just a blowout, I was shocked. So I really do like this hair tool. I haven't used it a lot lately because I've been using more of the Dyson and just other tools that have been coming out this year. So other hair tools did come out after this one, and I have been using those more than this one. But I really do like this one, and I wanted to include it in this video because I think it is a really good blow dryer brush that gives you very sleek results. And surprisingly, it also gets very hot. So if you have very thick hair like me, and if you know that your hair can handle a little bit of extra heat, then you might really like this one. And yeah guys, that is it for this video. I wanted to be super selective with the 5 hair tools that I selected for this video. I didn't want to like put like too much. I wanted to put really like my top 5 and the ones that I use the most in 2025. Hope these videos are helpful. Stay tuned because I will be posting my favorite straighteners of the year, my favorite curling tools of the year. So that's going to include curling irons and heat around brushes, and of course my favorite hair products of the year for curly hair, because hair products are just as important as hair tools. So yeah, we cannot disregard products. So I will be sharing you guys my favorite heat protectants of the year, my favorite conditioner, shampoo, leave-in conditioner, and all that stuff. So definitely stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I have so many interesting videos coming soon, a lot of vlogs as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much.